From the 2008 movie Iron Man to Avengers Endgame, the MCU has been blessed with Tony Stark's many creations. Based on his Mark I prototype, Tony went on to build dozens of suits for himself, for other characters, and even to remote control when needed. As Iron Man, Tony has worn a total of 15 different suits throughout the 10 Marvel movies he's in. Today, we're looking back to every suit Iron Man wore in the MCU to determine what was the best of them all. Let's rank them from worst to best based on their functionality and impact in Iron Man's history. Mark I. In the 2008 movie Iron Man, Tony Stark is kidnapped by Ten Rings terrorists. To escape captivity, he uses scrap metals and missile parts to build the first version of what would become the Iron Man suit. Named Mark I, the bulky suit was plainly improvised but got the job done. It has limited functionality but is equipped with awesome flamethrowers and basic rocket propulsion. It is also bulletproof, but its rough design made Tony vulnerable at certain spots. This is the suit later stolen by Obadiah Stane, which is used to develop Stane's Ironmonger armor. Although iconic because it marks the birth of Iron Man, the Mark I is only a prototype and overall the least advanced suit Tony ever built. It served its purpose well, but unfortunately ranks as his worst overall. Mark II. Later in Iron Man, Tony is back home and builds the first proper Iron Man suit, the Mark II. Sleeker but still silver. It is what Mark I would have been if Tony had not built it while trapped in a cave in Afghanistan. On top of fixing all Mark I's design flaws, Tony made Mark II the first suit to integrate Jarvis and to have repulsor technology. It is a stepping stone to future suits, but its limited features and vulnerability to high altitudes make it one of the least impressive. This key weakness in the suit's flight capacity is even used by Tony against the Ironmonger in the movie's climax. Despite ranking low in functionality, the Mark II is important to MCU history in two ways since it was stolen by James Rhodes and became the base for his War Machine armor. Mark III. Finally, the first red and gold Iron Man suit debuts in Iron Man. After testing the Mark II, Tony resolves the icing in high altitudes issue and upgrades the suit for combat, adding weapons and flight stability. It has advanced weaponry, including repulsor beams, a mini-missile system, and a unibeam in the chest. The Mark III model is the best suit in the first movie, with its clash against the Ironmonger suit being a key part of the climax. It's unfortunately damaged beyond repair by the end of the movie, but better things would soon come. Mark IV. In the 2010 movie Iron Man 2, Tony has fully embraced his role as Iron Man, but is dealing with personal issues, including his deteriorating health due to palladium poisoning. The Mark IV is a refinement of the Mark III, featuring a sleeker design with minor upgrades to mobility and waste disposal. Although more practical than previous suits for what Tony is up to in the first act of the movie, no other updates stand out. Mark V. Later in Iron Man 2, during the Monaco Grand Prix fight, the Mark V suit makes its debut. Dubbed the Suitcase Armor, the new portable model can be carried as a compact case. It can be quickly activated and rearranged into the armor, making it perfect for emergencies. While useful and innovative, the Mark V suit is relatively weak because it needed lightweight materials for its portability. Mark VI. After solving his palladium poisoning problem by synthesizing a new element, Tony builds the Mark VI. This suit plays a key role in his fight against Whiplash in the climax of Iron Man 2 and later in the 2012 movie The Avengers. It features a triangular arc reactor symbolizing Tony's new energy source. It is more durable, equipped with stronger weaponry, and can absorb and redirect energy, as seen in The Avengers. Mark VII. In the Avengers' final battle, Tony shows up with his brand new Mark VII. The armor is kept on a pod that can fly towards Tony and assemble around him even as he's falling from the top of the Stark Tower. Designed for heavy combat and improving all the best features from previous models, it is the most advanced Iron Man armor by far at this point in the MCU. A major update, it debuted the repulsor on the suit's back, leaving Tony's hands free to fight while flying. Mark 42. After a lot of experimentation building the 35 suits that form the Iron Legion, Tony debuted the Mark 42 in the 2013 movie Iron Man 3. It can fly to Tony piece by piece through remote control, and it assembles significantly faster than all previous models. Mark 43. By the time the 2015 movie Avengers: Age of Ultron takes place, Tony has refined his suits even further. The Mark 43 is introduced when Iron Man and the Avengers fought Ultron and his army. It was designed to connect to the Hulkbuster, making it not only more advanced in features Iron Man already had, but highly practical in new situations as well. Mark 44, or Hulkbuster 1. Tony's 44th suit is built in collaboration with Bruce Banner as a precaution in case the Hulk becomes uncontrollable. In Age of Ultron, Tony deploys the first Hulkbuster during a fight with a rampaging Hulk in South Africa. It is a heavily armored suit as big and as strong as the Hulk. Powered by multiple arc reactors, it is deployed from a satellite and assembles on top of the regular-sized Iron Man suit. Equipped with multiple impressive new features, it has repair modules to replace damaged parts while in combat. Mark 45. Still in Age of Ultron, Tony builds the Mark 45 for the climactic battle in Sokovia. After Jarvis is transferred to Vision, the Mark 45 suit is the first to use the replacement AI assistant Friday. Reinforced with chromed gold titanium, it endures the toughest battle Iron Man had fought in the MCU thus far. Mark 46. In the 2016 movie Captain America: Civil War, Tony debuts the Mark 46. The Mark 46 is designed for maximum mobility and combat flexibility. It has enhanced flight capabilities and upgraded targeting systems. Mark 47. In the 2017 movie Spider-Man: Homecoming, Tony showed up wearing the Mark 47. He serves as a mentor to Peter Parker in the movie, and this suit is featured briefly when Iron Man helps Spider-Man during the ferry incident. It seems similar to the Mark 46, but more durable. Mark 50. In the 2018 movie Avengers: Infinity War, Tony debuts his impressive Mark 50. It is the first Nanotech suit, capable of taking the shape of Tony's body and morphing into various weapons. It is thanks to this suit Iron Man is able to get a scratch out of Thanos. Mark 85. After the snap, Tony spent the next 5 years perfecting the Iron Man suit. In the 2019 movie Avengers: Endgame, the Mark 85 makes its debut. It has even more advanced nanotechnology, energy projection, and durability. The suit allows Tony to copy Thanos' Infinity Gauntlet and use the Infinity Stones, sacrificing himself in the process. Of course, there are more suits created by Tony that are used by other characters, which we haven't mentioned, but these are the 15 models Iron Man himself wears in the movies. This is why the all-time best suit is Mark 85 from Avengers: Endgame. The suit that symbolizes how much Tony had grown, not only as a scientist and inventor, but as a person who became capable of such sacrifice. Iron Man suits got better with time, but fans certainly have their favorite versions for reasons other than relative functionality. What's your favorite Iron Man suit and why? Let us know in the comments. Until next time, thanks for watching CBR.